So, first book I'm going to do is One Nation Under a Doom. Get down
Oh,
just
the
for
fuck
the
yeah.
fuck of it. All right. So, Eli, did you read this one?
I did.
Okay, I do want to make sure if you read this. Like, I may need some help on this one. So,
Okay.
like I said, this is about Doctor Doom. I know a lot of people don't know anything about Doctor Doom. All they know is that he does two things: rap and foot dive. That's it. But now we're gonna dig in to Doctor Doom and let you know what he does, because this is a Doctor Doom centric event where he may or may not be the hero. Kind of. I don't know.
That's
It
that's
will-
that's the point. Yeah.
yeah, it's left up to interpretation, but we're gonna dig into it and see where One World Under a Doom goes. Oh, to set it up, okay, he's new Sorcerer Supreme. That's what it is. Yeah,
So this is a sequel to Blood Hunt.
the smash hit Blood Hunt that everybody read. Yeah. All right.
Vampires took over the world. Blade became the master of all vampires.
Oh, but one of these days I'll read Blood Hunt to see if it was really as bad as I think it was. But yeah.
Well, he
All
made a
right.
deal. So basically, he made a deal with Doctor Strange. It's like, I'll help you, but you have to make me Sorcerer Supreme, and I'll help you. So Doctor Strange, yes, basically gave up his mantle to help. So Doom, because Doom knows magic. For people who don't know, Doom knows magic.
Oh, he's been in the running for Sorcerer Supreme for a bunch of times, but the thing is, the Avengers always do some bullshit to like get in his way to stop him from doing it. Like if
Yeah,
they didn't get in his way, he would have already been Sorcerer Supreme.
yeah, yeah. So he needed help with a spell, and Doctor Doom was the only magician powerful enough to do the spell. And Doctor Doom only agreed to do it if he could be Sorcerer Supreme. So Doctor Strange said, okay. And that's what happened. So they saved the world from the vampires at the end of Blood Hunt. Now you have Doctor Doom, Sorcerer Supreme. So take it away.
Oh, also on the cover, I do like it how all the Avengers are bowing down to him.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool right there. Also, all right. So the book starts off with Doom giving a speech to everybody on the planet. He's basically saying, like, I'm giving my speech. He's been gone for like maybe like 5-6 months, like that. After Blood Hunt, he became so supreme. He just been missing. Like he didn't do anything, didn't fucking about it. He just been basically been doing is preparing for this moment right here. So now he's finally popped up and he's giving his State of the Union address, whatever you want to call it. Every single people on the planet, he's basically telling them what's going on. He's like, look, I'm in control. I'm taking over. But here's the thing. And I know you think I'm going to do some crazy shit. You think I'm going to start crushing anybody that disagrees with me, or you think I'm going to build an attack squad and put a bounty on the Fantastic Four. No, I'm not doing any of that. Matter of fact, I'm not changing anything except for two things. And I have two things while I'm in order. First thing I want done is universal health care for everybody. I want to make sure that everybody can have it. They can get in there, free healthcare, do what they want to do. Is it expensive? Yes, it's expensive. But guess what? They could have done this for you the whole time, but they didn't want to do it because they were too greedy. But I am Doom. Doom is above greed. Doom is above
All
all.
hope lies under Doom.
All hope lies in Doom. So that's the first thing, universal healthcare. The second thing, he wants universal education all the way up to post graduations. You don't have to pay for school. So, yeah, so that's the only stipulation Doom has. Oh, and he also says there's one more rule also. Since the whole world is now considered Latveria, there is no war in Latveria. Nobody is allowed to have war or conflict with each other. Otherwise, you're going to have to deal with me. Meanwhile, he's doing all this shit. You got like some conspiring countries getting ready to like attack Doom, but he already knows about it. So he like send Doom bots specifically to those guys while he's
Yeah.
doing the speech and they get assassinated. you know, while he's doing the speech, he like, don't worry about those guys. They've already been taken out. So yeah. And matter of fact, he even says, I'm gonna leave your leaders in place. So the president you have, the president will still be the president with a few minor adjustments. So you see the American flag going down. Meanwhile, the Doom flag raises up over the White House. So he was like, Doom out. And then the Avengers just
The
looking like,
Gulf of Doom.
that's political. That's political. And so the Avengers is looking like, well, what the fuck, man? We just go just sit around and let Doom take over the world? Like, are we gonna do anything? You're like, and first off, how did he get the world leaders to agree to this shit? And they think like, well, maybe he did some magic to whammy jammy them to make them believe that shit. And they were like, well, that's the case. Why didn't he whammy jammy us? Why are we still, in our regular thinking state? And then Wanda, like the Scarlet Witch, the regular magic you just said like that. Well, don't worry about it. Because I've done some magic tests and there are no magic over us right now. That's why there's no influence over us.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. I don't sense any magic influence over the world leaders either. And so they're thinking like, wait, what do you mean? Like he talked them into it? Like, nah, there's no way. It's Doom. He's evil. Of course he did some bullshit. He probably replaced him with Doombot, some shit like that. So anyway, they get a message from Black Widow because she's spying on Ladberry the whole time, and she intercepts a message from Baron Zemo. Because Baron Zemo is just like, look, I'm sick of this shit. Doom is not gonna overtake my planet. This planet is for Hydra. And matter of fact, that gypsy scum, he thinking he can take over, and he start calling Doom all kinds of like I said, Doom is Romani, and Baron Zemo's a Nazi, so that's an issue right there alone. Anyway, he said some other colorful words about Doom, saying he's going to invade Latveria, taking Hydra with him, and he's going to cut off Doom's head, and when it's done, Hydra will take over the planet. Zemo out. And then before you can do that, Black Widow message go out, so that's the end of the message. It's like, well, damn, I guess if Zemo takes out Doom, I guess we win. So I guess Hydra is the enemy of our enemy. Hydra is our friend. And Captain America's like, what the fuck you say? Like, that's a joke, Steve. Like, nah, don't joke about that shit. No, we're not cool with Hydra. So they basically saying, nah, we need to go to Liberia right now and take out both Zemo and Doom and get our planet back. They're like, cool. But she's like, how we gonna get there? And Sue Storm is just like, don't worry about it. I got that. So she just makes a plane. So she's a fucking Green Lantern or some shit. I guess. No, they didn't even say she made a plane invisible. She just made a plane.
I thought it's like a force field.
It's a plane force field.
But can't she shape it into any shape, I guess?
Yes, she shaped it into a plane.
Yeah, but she can do
Green
that.
Lantern shit. When did she learn to do that shit?
I thought she can make force fields and make them float.
That's what she's doing, but she made it in the shape of a
I guess that's new. Yeah.
Like, when did she do that shit?
Her force fields turning into like specific shapes. Yes, that's new to me.
That's Green Lantern. That's what the fuck that is.
But her making force fields is a thing. I just
because what I thought,
well, okay.
Because I thought what she did at first, I thought she took a plane and made it invisible. No, she just made an invisible plane.
Made a force field. She made a force field look like a plane.
Right. But it's invisible, so nobody can see it.
Yeah, because it's a force field. That's invisible.
It's a force field, right? But everybody inside of it is visible also, so they're flying over there. So yeah, so Spider-Man and Human Torch go back and forth. Their dialogue was funny. I'm not gonna get to it, but their back and forth is always funny anytime these two get together. So yeah, when they finally get there, they're in Latveria, they're at the border. They're just like, okay, so what are we gonna do? And that's when they try to get through the force field. They can't because Doom got magic on there. Black Widow finally shows up. She got like this new outfit. I'm digging it. I didn't know they did a redesign with her. But anyway, she's there basically saying like, yeah, I couldn't talk to you guys because they got some kind of radio interference that couldn't let me get through it. But yeah, you can't get through it. I can't get through it. That's going on. But somehow Baron Zemo got through it. I don't know how he got through, but he got through it. So yeah, and one is just like, yeah, I could eventually get through it. But the thing is, this is Sorcerer Supreme magic. This shit is beyond me. So I can't just do it in a drop of a hat. It's gonna take me a while to get through this shit. So yeah. So that's when they get another interception by Baron Zemo, and Baron Zemo just says, okay, yeah, I finally invaded Doom's castle. I'm here with Doom right now. And you know what? I changed my mind. Doom's all right. He's a cool guy. So he's just buddy with Doom now. So yeah. And it's just like, matter of fact, Hydra's gonna team up with Doom. Not only are we not gonna invade Doom, we're going to help Doom by building schools and building hospitals. So, and that's the thing like that. And they just like, no, something ain't right about this shit. So they intercept the message and they're just like, okay, Reed, can you hack into that message back there? He's like, yeah, I can hack to it. Let me see what's going on. So they hack into the message. They split up. Some of them go fight Doom and the other ones go fight Baron Zemo because they find out where Baron Zemo's at right now. It's like some kind of floating base above Latveria, which they can get to. So they get there, a bunch of Hydra agents, Doom bots, they fuck them all up, run through them. And they finally get to the interior of it and find out what's going on because Captain America does, because he was like, this shit ain't right. There's no way Hydra, a bunch of Nazis, will work for Romania. So he asked him what was the date Hydra was formed. He can't name it. So he's like, yeah, it's a robot. And then Captain America cuts his head off. So they pick up the robot and Reed hacks into the robot because Reed knows how to hack Doom bots, but he never told Doom he knows how to hack Doom bots. So he hacks to the Doom bot to see what's going on. He can see the message of it. And what he sees is Doom melting Baron Zemo, killing Baron Zemo. So, and replacing him with a Doombot. That's what he did. So
Mhm.
that's how he was able to agree with it. And they were like, oh shit. So Doom been lying to people the whole time. We got to broadcast this shit to everybody. So, and then Tony's like, okay, Reed, you broadcast the message, put me in front of it. I'll tell everybody what the hell going on. Cause we need to tell everybody the truth about Doom right now because they're all under his, his spell, whatever like that, because they're believing all this bullshit he's saying when it's all bullshit. And he was like, okay, Tony, you're on. So he's broadcasting to everybody on the planet. And he's like, okay, I need to tell y'all the truth about Doom. I know y'all think Doom is all this and Doom is all that, but Doom just killed Baron Zemo. I'm holding a Doombot in my head right now, and we have footage that he killed Baron Zemo. We could find his dead body right now. And then Hydra flips out. They were like, oh, he just killed Baron Zemo? No, we ain't doing none of this shit. We ain't building no school. We ain't no hospital, nothing like that. Matter of fact, shoot everybody. So they just start waving guns at just innocent ass people. And remember, Doom has a rule. No war. So as soon as they start doing that, he gets shot. By who? Dr. Doom riding a robot dinosaur. Because I
A
forgot
Doom
Doom has a
dinosaur.
gun.
I guess that's a Doom I guess that happened in another book. That's a Doom from
Well,
another
the Thing recognized
verse.
it. Yeah, the Thing is just like, because everybody else in the Avengers is like, a dinosaur, what the fuck?
Was that in that fucking what was that Thing book with that I read?
Was it a Thing book or a Doom book?
The Thing where the Thing went and teamed up with Doctor Doom and they went to the multiverse. What was that book called that James Stokey wrote or whatever?
You got me on that one. Anyway, let's talk
I'll
about
look it up.
First off, this is a cool ass panel.
Yeah.
Just him riding a dinosaur with a gun. And he just, all this magic shit he got, he just shot a guy. So and then the dinosaur just starts ripping Hydra agents apart and shit like that because Doom is just like, nah, you ain't doing that shit. And things are like, oh yeah, that dinosaur. Remind me to tell you about this story. So the Thing knows about that story. What is it? Fantastic Four 15, I guess is when it happened. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Doom is just ripping dinosaurs apart and ripping Hydra agents apart. And he's telling his side of the story. He was like, yes, I killed Baron Zemo. I'm sorry, y'all. I lied to y'all. That I killed Baron Zemo. But and guess what? I also killed Red Skull. I killed him like months ago. You know why? Because there was a bunch of fucking racist, murdering Nazis. So if y'all mad at me for killing a bunch of Nazis, sorry, not sorry. But the thing was, I told this one little lie so I get Hydra to help us to build schools, to build hospitals. And guess who fucked that up? The Avengers. So you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at them. Because I had Hydra under us to help us out, and now we can't trust them anymore. So, yes, and guess what? Hydra, the Avengers been fighting them since 1945. I took them out in a day. So, who's the real bad guy here? They the ones that keep putting these guys back on the street, and I just took care of them and done with it. So, you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at them. But if you want to put your hope in somebody, put your hope in Doom. And then the Avengers just realized he fucked us. We played right into his trap because they realized they knew he was going to hack into Baron Zemo's thing. They knew they were going to broadcast, and they knew they were going to checkmate their ass. So yeah, and Reed's like, damn, he outsmarted me. So yeah, and meanwhile, after Doom and his robot dinosaur eats and chops up every Hydra agent in the room, then he reaches out to the girl that they was about to shoot and says, "Doom is prosperity." And she says, only Doom can save us. While she's taking his hand. To be continued. So, and that's the thing. That's why this story is so weird because Doom is the good guy and the Avengers are the bad guys.
Yeah.
So,
well, at least so far.
So far, we know Doom's full of shit. We know
Yeah.
that because it's Doom. But yeah, but it's just funny. That's the thing. Because the thing is, when you read Dr. Doom comics, he really, really believes he's the hero of the story.
Yeah.
Like he's not like the other villains. He really thinks that he's the good guy. So it's just an interesting story, man. It's a fun character. Like I said, we know all this Doom. They ramping up Doom because they gotta put Doom out there to sell us on Robert Downey Jr. But just give me just Doom, man. I like Doom.
Well, Doom's one of the coolest villains ever.
Yeah, like people need to know about Doom, man, because Doom is different. He's not like the other villains like that. So,
and you know why he's uniting the Earth? He needs the Earth strong because Doom's been to space. He knows what's out there.
Right. He knows that shit coming.
Yeah, he knows what's out in space.
Doom has saved them from that shit from space before.
Yeah. So
and they don't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. Earth needs to be united. He needs Earth under control. If he's gonna conquer space, conquer the universe.
Right. Because he thinks the only way for world peace is through Doom.
Yeah.
So I don't care, Eli. 5 out of 5, man. I'll give you this book. I love this book, man.
Yes, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's just yeah, it's basically what I was expecting. Doom being Doom.
Yeah.
I'm sure that we know there's an angle coming. We know there's yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're gonna see a whole bunch of
There's a
Doom was
catch to all
right
this. What's the
hashtags and
catch?
shit,
You
but
know, the catch is coming. You
the
know,
catch is coming. Yeah, it's Doom, 'cause, but we're having fun in the meantime. So
yeah, yeah. So